It was going to be an unusual night. I could feel it in the air, like the mist before a rainstorm. The name's in. Robert in. Private Eye. I'm the best damn detective this town has ever seen. I've seen a lot of weird excrement, but even I wasn't ready for what happened when she walked in. She came in like a robin, riding the south wind for the winter, and she had a look in her eye that I couldn't quite place, sort of like a vixen bringing home a rabbit for her young. Then she spoke, with a voice like,
"Can I use the bathroom?"
"What?"
"The bathroom. Is there one in the back or something, or?"
"Oh, yeah, it's over there."
"Oh, thank God."
It's hard being a private investigator in this world. Cases are few and far between, and the world is cruel. So many like me, just trying to get by. The fun...
Thank you
What?
for letting me use the bathroom.
Oh, right, you're welcome. Can I help you?
I thought you'd never ask. I have a case for you.
A case?
It's my brother.
It's been a while since I had a case. I've been here for days, waiting like a deer in the headlights for something to happen. And here it was, coming at me head on. Life or death doesn't matter, as long as it's some...
And that's all you need to know. Can you help me?
Well, shit. The dame's name was Sue Derringer. Turned out her brother Ridley was missing. She offered me a good deal of money to find him. She tried the police, but they just put it on file and turned her away. Luckily for her, I know what I'm doing. I used to be a cop. Got tired of the same thing over and over. Like a kid with a triple-decker banana split. Except there's a difference between me and that kid. I always finish what I've started. I'm headed back to the station to see an old friend of mine. Find some answers.
Rob!
Hey Jones, how are things since I left?
A lot less smelly, that's for sure.
Ha 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 ha. I hope to stay in chat, but I gotta speak to Sergeant Wargrave.
You ain't hurt? He retired.
Oh,
New guy's name is Smith. Body came in last night. Went to the morgue to check it out.
I see. He's still down there?
Should be. Good seeing you, Rob. He's coming. In.
Who's in?
In where? Here.
Yes, I do, loud and clear.
Yes, I do.
I said that.
No, you said yes, I do loud and clear.
I see.
No, you hear.
No, I'm not there.
No, you're there.
But who's there?
It's me, Jones.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
So, what were we talking about again?
Oh, Robert N. He's a private eye. He's coming to see you.
Oh, God, is it that whack job that acts like it's 1933?
The same.
Well, how was I supposed to know that? Look, Jones, I've got an autopsy to watch over, so if you don't mind...
Sorry, Sarge. I'll just go back to sitting here.
Deputy Jones was a good friend of mine from back in the force. When I left, I begged him to come with me, but he couldn't peel himself away. He's like a kid in a candy store, never knows when to stop. Yet he'll always listen to his parents above him.
All right, I'm about to cut into the body. You may want to look away.
I'm fine.
You sure? It's gonna be real gross.
I'm fine.
All right, here we go. A cut. This is my scalpel, and he's my best friend. His name is Tom, and I love him to no end. I like to have sex with my scalpel.
Oh, will you just get on with it?
Sergeant, Deputy Jones told me I'd find you here. Looks like he's once again reaffirmed his trustworthiness. The name's...
Robert N. I've heard of you. You got a reputation, kid.
Hopefully a good one.
We'll see. What brings you to the morgue, Gumshoe?
You gonna offer me a cigarette first?
Yeah, sure, here you go.
No thanks. Those things kill like a shot to the back. I wanted to ask you about a dame that came into your station the other day. A Sue Derringer with a missing brother.
Ridley Derringer?
That's him.
Sorry to say, but your case is at a dead end.
Jesus.
No, it's Ridley Derringer. Found him earlier, shot in an alleyway. Also in the chest. We haven't called his sister yet. That's not gonna be pretty.
Actually, she's very good looking. If she didn't ID him, who did?
Me. We arrested him a month ago. Pickpocketing. Got off on a technicality. Well, he wanted to find Derringer. We found him. Congrats. Go home. I'll contact his sister.
I've got a lot of money on this, Sergeant. Sue isn't gonna be happy. And when my clients aren't happy, I don't get paid.
Not my concern. As of now, you're obstructing a police investigation. Go home.
I couldn't say anything against it. I hadn't met Sergeant Smith before, but he had a power about him. Sort of like a grizzly bear in the dead of winter. The case was closed, and I didn't do a damn thing. Something didn't sit right, like the hours after gas station sushi, but there was nothing I could do that night.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
A new day rushed in like a tidal wave. When I woke, I knew that.
Mr. N.
Oh, Miss Derringer. Did they?
Yes. They told me about Ridley. Well, I just stopped by to say thanks for trying. And to give you this check.
Wait! I didn't do anything. Why did you pay me?
I wanted to thank you for at least acting like you cared about Ridley.
Do the police have any leads?
No, they think it was just a random mugging. His wallet was gone. Goodbye, Robert.
Wait! I'll take your case.
What?
Your case. I'll find who killed your brother.
Are you trying to get more of my money?
No,
Because I gave you that out of kindness, and now I can't believe you. Seriously.
No, Sue. I don't want any money. I was too late to find your brother, but you hired me. So I'm going to find someone else instead. The person who made him missing in the first place. I'm like the opposite of a politician. I always finish what I've started. Finding a murderer was going to be difficult. I may have gotten myself into a tricky situation, like a balloon in a room full of needles. I had to talk to Jones so they got some more information. He was at the courthouse, getting a warrant signed for something, so that's where I went.
And you're certain she's guilty?
No, that's not what I said at all. She's just being a little uncooperative. The warrant is just a precaution.
Hello, Jones. Judge.
Rob! Here, let me just finish talking to the judge.
No need. I'll go get that signed for you now.
Oh, thank you. How's it going, Rob?
Peachy. Like my complexion, orange and fuzzy. I need your help, Jones, with a case.
Another one? Already?
Same one. I'm going to find out who killed Ridley Derringer, because I
Always finish what I've started.
Ha,
Ha.
ha,
Ha.
ha.
Ha. Although, Rob, this really is a police matter. I don't know if we'll find anything, but it'll take us more time.
I work off a different clock, Jones. Besides, I'm no cop. Not anymore.
Well, if you were, you could have gone out of that parking ticket instead of calling me. Ha.
Here's your warrant, deputy.
Great. Thank you, Judge. I'd love to chat, but I've got to go interrogate some girl.
Who?
A girl really pickpocketed. The one that got him reported. By the name of Tiffany Matthews. You want to come along?
Jones didn't know, but I did know that name. She and I had a little fling a few years back. Good times. Wish it would have stayed that way. But like an irrational number, it just didn't work out. I was gonna have to tell Jones X-nay on this one. Oh shit, was that out loud?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was.
Ixnay on the what?
Well, sorry about that. I'm gonna take a look at the crime scene, see if there's anything you missed. You meet the normal place at the park, say 3?
3? Sure thing.
What was Sue doing here? Removing evidence from the crime scene? A sour feeling crept up inside of me like an inchworm searching for its next meal. I began to wonder if Miss Derringer was a part of something bigger, sort of like the bones and the skeleton of life and death. I decided to tail her. The idea that Sue could be involved in a murder, and that of her own brother, it was almost as appalling as a man getting his arm brutally and bloodily ripped off and then beaten to death with said arm. Wherever Sue was taking that thing, it was alarmingly near my office. Had some criminal been living under my nose the whole time? I felt like a rabbit in a field of mice, alarmed for some inexplicable reason.
Rob, you in there? I found something.
I'm beginning to think that I was misinterpreting this whole situation. Sue!
Rob? Oh, I was just about to go find you. I found Ridley's credit card on the ground where he... Well, I suppose it must have fallen out of his wallet when whoever...
You two were close, I suppose. This city is cruel, Sue. It claims people every day. People like your brother. Good, decent people. Innocent enough people. He was just one of the many people this city eats up. But as long as I'm here, I will find the people that bring darkness into the city and make them face justice.
Good speech.
Hey, thanks.
Are they gonna play the transition music now?
Hopefully.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later, Rob.
Oh, okay. See ya. A gunman! After me! My only instinct is to run, get away as fast as I could like a rebellious teenager the moment they graduate high school. I needed protection, and there's only one person I trust in my life, so I made my way to the station like rush, 2-day shipping, post haste. Jones, I was in my office and
What the hell are you doing here?
I was just shot at.
Naturally. I knew you'd be connected to all this somehow. This was just a normal case till you showed up.
Smith, what are you doing?
I'm filling myself with liquor because one of my men just got filled with lead.
Who?
Don't even ask.
A little late for that request.
You know who it is. Who else, In? Who else would it be? Do you really think we'd both be here if it was anybody else? Haven't you figured it out already? Everyone else has. You should have gone home, In. I told you to go home.
Robert? I heard about your friend and thought I'd come and check on you. I got your mail for you. Oh, Robert, say something. You have to eat and sleep. I know you loved your friend, but...
Jones. His name was Jones. I owe you an apology. I wasn't in control. I just got this job and now a good man is dead. Look, we didn't get off on the right foot, but I need you. Jones needs you. We haven't a clue at the station, and Jones used to go on and on about what a great detective you are.
He's right. You're the only one who can do this. Help me, Robert N. You're my only hope.
I'll take the case. His case, Smith, not yours. And Sue, I'll find Ridley's killer. I always finish what I've started.
He can't just say goodbye, can he?
The stakes had been raised. Jones, the only friend I'd ever known, was pushing up daisies. Whoever did this will soon be like a deer in a meadow, and I'll be the hunter.
This here's Officer Jin. She'll answer any questions you have and protect you if whoever shot at you comes back. I'm going to talk to a couple people, see if they know anything. Thank you.
This is everything Jones had on him when he... Yeah. His wallet, phone, he had a parking ticket receipt, so that's something. We all loved him, you know. He was your friend, right? I just want you to know that we all looked up to him, and we're all sad that he died. But I hope you know he died proud and in duty.
Amanda! I finally got all the bullets out of him, and man, there were a lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, I forgot 5. 5. All these bullets are pretty gross, huh?
Get out of here! Sorry.
Don't worry, I'm no toddler. I know what happened. Actually, on second thought, I don't. No one really told me exactly.
Someone just burst in and shot at him while he was interviewing that Matthews girl. Wore a mask. The shooter, not the girl. Sorry. It's hard to talk about him. We all loved him, you know. He was your friend, right? I just want you to know that we all looked up to him. And we're all sad that he died. But I hope you know he died proud and in duty. Oh, he was recording his interview with her when it happened. Just audio, but maybe you can get something from it. The killer shows up around the 5-minute mark. We listened to some parts before then just to hear his voice. We all loved him, you know. He was your friend, right?
Hello, miss.
Hello? Is something wrong?
Nothing to worry about, miss. Just want to ask a few questions about the Ridley Derringer trial.
I told your last guy, I just want to get past that.
I understand, miss, but with all due respect, I do have a warrant. I just want to take a look around and ask a few questions.
Fine, if we must. Not too long before the trial. 3 months ago, maybe?
And what happened?
I felt him grab my wallet out of my pocket. Look, why are we doing this? Isn't this all in the report?
Yes, I am sorry, just following orders.
Alright. Well, he must have known that he messed up because when I turned around, he was already running. He didn't get everything though, thank goodness. As he ran, he dropped my...
Hey, where are you going?
Just following orders.
Yes, I gave him the warrant, but that was...
Smith, we need to talk.
Excuse me, but...
It's fine, Benedict. We'll finish this later. What's this about in...
Why did you send Jones to Tiffany?
What?
You heard me. You had all the information you needed in the reports.
Are you accusing me of something?
Answer the question, Smith.
I don't have to answer to you. Ah!
Went into slow motion and I just punched you.
Ah, it really hurt too. But now I'm gonna punch you back.
I'm falling and the slow-mo is about to end. No.
I thought that maybe Matthews was a little miffed about her thief getting no punishment. I had nothing against Jones. Nothing. You're not thinking straight at all. Now get out of here. Go home.
Smith's words stung like a punch to the gut, and his punch to the gut stung like his words. But he was right. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm not entirely sure if I'll ever think straight again. When you lose someone, you can't push it aside to focus on something else. It's a constant, like the wind blowing through the flora of the savannah. The most I could hope for right then and there was to get back into my own space, think for a while. A parking ticket? A match.
He didn't get everything though, thank goodness. As he ran, he dropped my credit card.
The two killings were connected, and I finally found the link. Ridley got out of a pickpocket charge, Jones got me out of a parking ticket, and the killer mocked each crime with a stolen wallet and an extra ticket. And that's when everything clicked. I had never considered the killer a suspect, but it was clear now. They had to know about both crimes and thus had to have access to the court records for Ridley and overhear me talking about my ticket. Only one person fits everything. Someone with an obsession with justice. Judge, what was his name? Benedict. Where are you?
I'm right here, Mr. In.
You really didn't think I'd catch on, did you? You murdered Jones and Ridley Derringer. A goddamn parking ticket. You killed him over a goddamn parking ticket. Give me one reason why I shouldn't pull this trigger.
Well, for one, the safety is on.
Oh, fuck. How about now?
Justice.
Sounds like you're arguing for me.
I have never murdered anyone. I have executed several, however. Justice is the only thing that matters in this city. I have never hurt an innocent man.
Jones? He didn't commit a crime. I did.
He was not performing his duty. He valued personal interests before upholding the law. He could not be allowed to continue. Because of him, you went unpunished for a crime. That's corruption, Mr. In. Soon you will think you're invincible. People that think they are invincible will not face justice, and therefore must be removed from the system.
You're sick.
This city is sick. It's dying. The law stands above all else. It deserves all the respect a man can give, and every day the people of this city eat away from that. They steal, mug, assault, kill. The good citizens that walk upon the ground cannot be safe until the polluters of the law are underneath it.
Wait, you'll kill someone over a misdemeanor?
No! You don't understand. If properly dealt with under the law, crimes carry different weight. However, the greatest crime of all is to avoid justice. And I request the death penalty every time. Those capable of such a crime must be executed. That is how I will make the world good.
You made one mistake in your little plan, Judge. You only tried to kill me once.
Twice.
What?
I tried to kill you twice.
Yeah, at my office.
And right now.
You shouldn't leave your flask around open, Robert.
How dare
There are dangerous things floating around in the air.
Welcome to the land of the dead.
The what? Jones, where are you?
You can't see me yet because you're not all the way here yet.
But the judge.
Killed you? Yes, me too. It kind of sucks, but don't worry, you'll join me.
And me,
Who are you?
Ridley Derringer. You never met me, but I probably sounded like this.
Probably?
Yeah, sorry to say, Rob, but this is just a near-death hallucination. In fact, this isn't really relevant at all. There's no need.
By the way, guys, I'm still on the floor, just for placement.
Yeah, and I'm still where I am with Rob's gun.
Still dead.
Come on, get over here. You're not as much as an alcoholic as I thought. You didn't drink enough to kill you. Come on, all rise for the judge.
I guess I'll struggle to my feet and stumble on over.
I normally don't get to do this. I just skipped the execution. But justice herself has given me an opportunity. I'm writing this down. Robert Inn, you are charged with aiding in the destruction of the laws of the United States of America. How do you plead?
Don't you think this is a little overdramatic?
How do you plead?
Fine. Not guilty.
How do you plead? Or would you rather see how you bleed?
I really don't think the outcome is going to change either way, but fine. Guilty.
Good. Get your flask. I can't get blood on the carpet.
Then I guess I'll go get my flask and then bring it over to the stand.
Drink, Robert. Every drop. See to it. And don't forget, it was your fault this happened.
The end of the line. There's nothing I... Wait a minute, wait, okay. What if I throw my flask at the judge?
And then I'm caught off guard.
Yeah, and then the flask is gonna hit the gun.
And then I'm gonna drop the gun.
And then you're gonna run and retrieve the gun. But then I'm going to too.
And then we're gonna fight.
Yeah, and then we're gonna keep reaching for the gun, but then I'm gonna win. And then I'm gonna grab the gun and I'm gonna stand over you, and then you're gonna say,
well, if you want to death.
Jesus.
Well, you're lucky as hell the judge kept his logbook in, or he'd be under arrest for murder.
And Ridley's in there too?
Yep, Ridley, Jones, Robert, and about 5 other cases that went cold. I just wish you hadn't shot him in. We could have put him on trial.
No, he'd enjoy that too much.
I suppose so. You did good, Ann. Thank you. Jones would have been proud.
Hey, Robert. Thanks for giving Jones peace. We all loved him, you know. He was your friend, right?
Sue, where are you going?
Well, case is closed, isn't it?
Maybe, but not everything has to end.
Thank you. For getting the judge. I hope no one has to suffer like Ridley did again.
Well, Sue, the judge was right about one thing. There are bad people in this world, but there are also good people. Good people can make mistakes sometimes, and when there is suffering, the good people make it worth it. People like you, Sue.
Thank you, Rob. Oh, I've gotta go. I promised my wife I'd be at the movies in 10 minutes. See ya.
Oh. Shit. Well, The city isn't perfect. No. There are criminals, bums, Trump Tower. See you safely back. But it is life. And that's what life's about. Living, not being dead. Because that's bad for you. I can't stop crime. Bad people will keep doing bad things. Good people will still do bad things. But like a tiny bacterium in this giant world, maybe I can clean up some of the results and help people along the way.
Hello, and thank you for coming to this evening's performance of Robert In. Tonight, Doc and Tiffany were played by Courtney Archer. Jin, Ridley, and the judge were played by Haley Tepes. Jones was played by Blake Fuller. Smith was played by George O'Connor. Sue was played by Annika Lang. And Robert In was played by Juliana Mitchell. The sound editing was done by Courtney Archer. Visual art was done by Monica Sanchez and Madeline Goodrow. The script was written by Matthew Deegan. And the production was assistant directed by Mara Hughes and directed by myself, Kat Brown. Thank y'all for coming. Have a nice night.
Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. So, yeah. Partying. Yeah. Partying. We're partying. Yeah. Fun. I'm having such a great forward time. To the weekend. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. In, it's my brother. See, he's gone missing. I last saw him 2 nights ago. He came to visit me in my apartment, but I haven't seen him since. No one has. And he hasn't texted me, and he usually texts me every day. I'm getting really worried. You know, with all the Mothman sightings around, I know it's foolish, and I know it's kid stuff, people say, but you know, I went to the crystal shop the other day to see Stacy, my friend, and she says that they've been getting more frequent, and I believe anything that Stacy says. You know, they always say that that mosquitoes liked my brother, and it makes me worry that maybe there's something in his blood that just attracts these freakish cryptids or something. You know, I thought I saw him myself the other day, but then again, it could have just been a man with a lot of body hair. He was so furry.